mystery mini hockey sticks. I don't know.
Nice.
That should pop some ears. So
yeah, what's mystery mini hockey sticks?
So they're mini sticks that are wrapped up. I call it like advanced gambling for children. There's 5 different sticks you can get. You don't know what you're going to get. So you crack it open. You're like, oh, I already got this one.
Okay, I love it.
And then you trade off with your buddy. And
yeah,
so it's like trading cards for
mini sticks.
Cards.
Yeah.
Mini sticks. So they were pretty popular last year.
Okay, I'm sitting here with Becky, Jack Waples, 2 leaders in the community. Jack, a big entrepreneur in the community. You and I have a serious history of like, man, we met and we became like pretty good buddies very, very quickly through Sunbelt. And then Becky, I was on your podcast. The name of the podcast?
Small Towns, Big Dreams.
Small Town, Big Dreams. I see that you're on your 5th season.
Yeah.
Right? What made you want to open a podcast? Where did that...
Okay, yeah, 5th season. Jack just was on my episode.
I seen it
this week. He was in episode 79.
Yep,
it was a big deal. When I was working in HR for a company, it was like a 30-minute commute from here.
Yeah.
And I had like requested a promotion. I didn't get it, and I was like, man, I'm driving a long way to like just stay at the bottom level.
Yeah.
So then I was like, well, Jack was making good money at the time, so I was like, I'm gonna. And we have kids. Like I was like, they were the first ones dropped off in the morning. The last ones picked up at night. There was a time when Ollie had like a bad day at school, and one of his teachers was like, "Well, he is here a lot.
Yeah.
Like he's spending most of his time here." And I was like, "Oh, no." So that's not beneficial for him. It wasn't beneficial for me.
Yeah.
But then I was like, what's my favorite part about HR?
Yeah.
It was interviewing.
Yeah.
No
way.
Yeah, and I've always been passionate about small business. So I was like, how do I mix the two together? And I started the podcast.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's why I have this podcast, because I would have never have known that otherwise.
Yeah.
It's like you get to sit down and talk to people. Like, I didn't know that. I knew you had a background in HR and marketing, I believe you too, right?
I both, yeah.
And then that your son, so is Ollie your oldest?
Yeah.
Was in daycare and he was there too much because you guys want to be with him rather than somebody else, which I can relate. And then you basically quit that, I'm assuming?
I gave my 2 weeks. I didn't have anything to do. I was like, I'll find something closer to home with better hours. Luckily, I always feel like the universe is constantly looking out for me.
Yeah.
Like, I quit my last day was on the Friday, and on the Wednesday, a friend that I went to marketing, like went to college for marketing with, was like, well, come work for me. Like, he randomly messaged me. He's like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, it's my last day at work. And he's like, well, come work for me. So that gave me the flexibility to make some money in the afternoon. And he's in Vancouver, and I feel like wages in Vancouver are a lot higher than they are in Ontario.
Yeah.
So I make good money working for him too.
Amazing.
So then I was only working part-time. He only gave me part-time. So I was like, what am I going to do with the rest of my day? I didn't want to I still had my youngest in daycare.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's do what I've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
And help promote small business.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So Jack, where were you working at that time?
I was still working at Sunbelt.
Oh, you were at Sunbelt?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because that's how you and I met.
Yeah.
And I told the story on your podcast. I would walk in, we met each other once, and you remembered my name. Not that I'm important by any means, but it's just like, I remember that. Like, I remember walking in and be like, morning, Jesse. I was like, man, how does this guy remember my name? I only literally just said my name one time. And to me, that was like, it's just so important.
Oh, yeah.
So
name retention,
Dude, did anybody teach you that? Or like, how did you...
I just always kind of did it.
Yeah,
like, I remember when I was a little kid, like we'd go camping and my parents would be like, where's Jack? Oh, he's over like at that campsite, introduce himself to people, and then he comes back and I'm telling everybody about, oh, there's Marge, and Marge is from Burnaby, and you know, she likes parasailing. Like,
it's wild, man. It's awesome. What a great gift to have, right? Because like it goes very well with sales, which you're in now. Yeah. And sales, like I'm a firm believer, if you can sell, you'll never be broke a day in your life if you know how to sell stuff, and like actually sell stuff with integrity, not just like a scumbag salesman, but like actually with integrity, right? Make the person feel good, give them a full experience, follow up with them after, make sure that you over deliver, under promise, over deliver, all of those things.
Yeah, I think the big thing is experience. Like when people come to the store, like I want them to be like, oh, it's sweet. We go to the store, we get what we want. Like we have a conversation. The guy behind the counter, he's like, yeah, man. He's asking how the kids are doing. He remembers, we had a game on Saturday. How'd you guys make out? That kind of stuff.
There was somebody that came into the gym. I coached their kids. I just met them. I don't even know their kid's name yet. Like I do, but I don't know them off the top of my head. And they started telling me about baseball gear. I guess you had a ton of baseball gear in this year. And just they were telling me about their experience, not knowing that we knew each other and any history that we had, telling me about the baseball guy. And just like, it was I never told you this, I'm sorry, that it was just like a cool experience. Like, man, this guy just like literally lived and breathed baseball. And like my kids left there loving, just like all they want to do is go play baseball. Oh, so it's awesome. Like, I'm assuming that's kind of like what your goal is, right?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. Like the sales come with, but
for
it's
sure.
The experience people come back. That's what I believe. Even when I worked at Sunbelt, like
totally, it worked.
I'd go around to a job site and be like, "Hey guys, how's it going?" Like I wouldn't even ask about sale. Like I would just
how are you
coming up? Like, oh, maybe he's a scissor lift like that.
Yeah, relationships.
Yes,
really is what it is, man. Real estate's the same way. It's I've really learned this over the 8 years as an investor and now very short time as a realtor. I just got my mortgage license. It's literally relationships. Yeah. If people, it goes back to like that old school, know you, like you, trust you, you know, they're buying from you over the next person. You mentioned the store. Tell us, so Goat Sports, right? Goat Sports and Supply or just Goat Sports?
Goat Sports Supply, yeah.
Tell us, man, how did I know the story. How did Goat Sports Supply get started? How did it happen?
Well, there was a little dinner downtown one night. I've preface this with I was kind of always looking like I wanted to work for myself.
Yeah, for sure.
And my son lost his neck guard at hockey, and so I had to go to Owen Sound to get a neck guard.
Because you couldn't get one?
Why are we going to Owen Sound for this? Like, it's $25.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to open up a Play It Again Sports. Like, used equipment, new equipment. Like, so I look at it, like, the franchise is like $500,000.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not opening up a Play It Again Sports.
Yeah.
So then, my partner Ted was having a dinner downtown and went kind of shooting the breeze. He's like, so, like, what's new? I'm like, I don't know. I just think kicking around the idea of opening a sports store. The next day, like, I got a call from him and from Ted, and he goes, so, like, better get together and start talking about this store. And I was like, man. Oh, okay, cool. So, like, he's like the pusher. He's like, let's do this. Like, and before, like, I still would have been sitting here. It's like, I should open a sports store. Yeah, he got the push going, and so then we kind of started.
How long ago was that?
About 2 years. Probably. Okay. Yeah, just about 2 years. So we started talking about. I think it was November, December. We started talking about it, and we bought our sanitizer in February, and opened up shop in, I guess it was August, the end of August that year. So
that's amazing, man.
Yeah, then I grew the first spot, and then
quickly
moved into the
my place,
Fitness Fanatics
on Mackenzie Road. Yeah. Perfect building for it.
Oh, it's great. Yeah. No, I like keep saying, I'm like, man, this is like. Yeah. It was like meant to be. Like, came back from Mexico, needed a place. Like, gave you a shout in a pouring rain, truck didn't start. I remember that. I like walked down to the store from my house in the pouring rain. I'm like, this is gonna work. Yeah, like, there's no way. Like, the story's too good for this not to work out. Yeah. So
it did. It did work out.
Yeah, it's kind of cool too. Like, the more stuff I get in, like, I'm always changing like the layout. Yeah. Like, this is starting to look like an actual store.
Sports store. So, have you had great? I know that I've heard like the story I just told, and I see your social media. The town has been very receptive to having a sports store.
Yeah. Oh, this town's unbelievable. Like,
this town's awesome.
You know, like, if you have a business in town, like, everyone just they're supportive. Like, they give you the benefit of the doubt. Like, I was telling Becky the other day, like, I don't have the top end stuff. Yeah. Like, people understand. Yeah. Like, I'm new. I can't, I can't do that yet. But that's the goal. Is to have high end stuff as well. Yeah. But everyone's like super.
People want to buy
the high end stuff. They'll get it. From somewhere. But for everything else, they come to us. They're.
Yeah. So what sports do you?
So right now we're heavy onto hockey.
This town is huge.
Yeah. And baseball's another
baseball,
one, which I expect with the Blue Jays doing what they're doing right now. Yes. Baseball is really going to start taking off even more than it already has.
Totally.
Do a little bit with soccer. Did the uniforms with soccer this year, which was awesome. And then I have some like leisure sports like pickleball rackets and stuff like that. Pump that again. I have a couple pickleball rackets if anyone's after.
It's really taken off too, pickleball. Oh, it's huge.
Yeah, we walk the kids to school by the pickleball rackets.
Yeah.
Pump,
I know, it's busy. It's busy, yeah. I'm almost to like, I kind of want to get into it. I'm worried about my ankles because I feel like the quick movements, and then I won't be able to golf, and I won't be able to do all the other stuff I like. But do you sell a lot of pickleball stuff?
No, not really. Okay, but, it's there if anyone wants it.
So, for sure. That's perfect, right?
I bought a bag of pickleballs. I think I sold most of them for baseball.
Yeah.
But it works.
Becky, are you involved in Goat Sports?
Like, in such a small aspect, I feel like I do some of their marketing. I made their website. I we have Barb, his partner's partner,
Yep.
to do the social media. And then I've worked a couple shifts, but I feel like people will come in and look right at me and ask me a question. I'm like, no, this is
Jack.
Go ask Jack.
Yeah.
I try my best, but I definitely push that towards Jack.
Yeah.
We have been getting into custom apparel, and so I've been helping with that.
Okay. Yeah, because that would kind of fall into your wheelhouse, right, of marketing.
I've been doing that for a long time.
Yeah.
Like just in my basement.
Yeah.
And so it's kind of cool to watch it scale to.
When you say custom apparel, like what are you offering?
Like I made the shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, you made that shirt.
Cool Dad Club shirts.
Yeah.
We did the Bulls hockey this year, so we got the apparel for those guys.
Yeah.
We did the jerseys and all that. The Storm, we have Storm wear for
hockey,
and I'm hoping that maybe we can get a few more things trickling in like that.
That's perfect.
And then just doing our own swag in house too, which is gonna be nice. It's a bit nicer. You can save a little bit of money.
Totally. Yeah, you can.
And you have a little more you can get higher end stuff, right?
Yeah.
Or if I was like, I want to buy a CCM sweater with my logo on it, like
it
costs me $100.
Yeah.
So it is nice. So
yeah, we're okay. So now you're selling the sports gear. You've got the apparel stuff going. I know because you and I talk weekly, actually, probably now, and you had mentioned some other stuff that you're like kind of flirting around the idea. Like what's next for Goat Sports?
Like same thing with like the. Making an experience. Like I would love to have a batting cage in there.
Yeah, man. Can you put a batting cage outside?
Yep.
Yeah. Dude,
so
we should do that.
You'd have to bring the machine and stuff in at night. But I've been kind of kicking around the idea of getting some pricing and see what that would be like.
Yeah.
I think that'd be great because there's so many kids playing baseball.
I think that's an awesome idea.
Batting cages.
I would love to drive by and see a batting cage out there.
It'd be awesome, yeah.
Just like bring my son, like, come on, buddy, we're going to see Jackson. We're going to go back. Yeah, you definitely should look into that.
There was one girl in there that she was talking about, have you seen the one show in the soda shops? I'd love a soda shop. I said, put a soda shop in. Here we go. We got a batting cage and soda shop. That's perfect. So, I'd like to get more into some more interactive stuff. I know a big thing at Pro Hockey Life is like the shooting zone.
Okay.
So they have sticks you can demo and try out and shoot and like even just have kids hanging around having a good time.
Totally.
Like, I remember when I was a kid, I'd go to the sports store and I'd be like, like, let's get out of here. I'm like, I haven't touched everything.
Yeah, I know. I'm not leaving. I'm like that now at Golf Town. You don't sell golf clubs, so I go there together. It's just like I have to touch every club. Like, oh my God, look at this.
There's 20 putters. And I had 160 putts.
I know. Yeah, it's crazy. That's awesome. Yeah, and the business is going very well for you.
Yeah.
It's busy. Town's very supportive.
Yeah, right? It's really good. Like we're getting into Christmas here now, so it stayed pretty steady from this just before hockey started to right now. So
yeah, perfect. So that's your main thing right now, right?
Main thing is hockey.
Is hockey. Yeah. And then Becky, yours is the podcast and anything else you have on the go?
I do in the afternoon. I work for a client out in BC doing digital marketing.
The digital marketing, Facebook ads, Google ads, that type of thing.
Yeah. And then we'll touch any ads, TikTok ads, Spotify ads,
really?
Bing ads. Yeah.
So key to have, right? Good marketing. I know you can get it overseas, and I've had them overseas. Not a knock on them. The people editing this is going to be from the overseas people, so you might get pissed hearing this. But I find that just if it's organic in-country marketing, it's done better, like what you're offering.
Yeah,
right?
we have a lot of. We have a few Canadian clients and a lot of U.S. clients.
Yeah, meaning it's not done overseas. Mm-hmm. It's like in Canada or the U.S. Yeah. Jack, I know you're a big golfer.
Yeah.
You've asked me to golf a bunch of times, but I blew my groin. It's still not healed. What kind of sports? So you've got a sports store now. I want to know how, where did a sports store come from? Is it from you playing sports, or is it because of the neck guard story? Is it because you guys have 2 kids, right?
Yeah.
2 boys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it because of that, or how did it because it's not like I'm an entrepreneur. I've never thought to Sarah, I've had some crazy ideas. I've never gone and be like, I'm opening a sports store. For you to do that, there's got to be like a motive, or there's got to be some sort of passion there behind it.
Yeah, there's a few. Like I played baseball when I was a kid.
Competitively, or
not crazy. There was never a shot of me playing for the Blue Jays. But I like playing sports, be a part of a team. Just the whole atmosphere of being in a sports team
it's awesome.
But when I was a kid, I'd come to town to Scoreboard Sports.
Is that in Port Elgin?
In Port Elgin,
okay.
And I'd get my skate sharpened there. I'd get sticks, whatever.
Yeah, man.
It was a great place to come to, and it's not here anymore. So I was kind of like, the town's growing. There's a need.
Totally.
We're cresting on Owen Sound here now for population.
Yeah.
Right? So we're getting close. So I was like, it's it's got to work. If it doesn't work, I'll go back to work. Like
no problem. Because you were at Bruce Power, right, as a contractor.
I was working for a contractor at Bruce Power. So.
And then you left to go do this. Good job. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, man. To kind of shoot your shot.
And Bruce Power's great, but it's like if you can make an opportunity, not have to do that where you can pick your kids up.
Yeah.
Sure, you might not make the money out there, but we were talking before we hit record. It's like, is it all about money?
No.
Nah. Once you have kids, it's like I don't really care.
Yeah, like I always said, like to Becky, I'm like, this is crazy analogy, but Joe Pesci in casinos, like making his kid pancakes in the morning. Obviously, he's going to do bad things at night, but I'm like, I would love to be able to make my kids pancakes in the morning and take them to school. Like, that's like number one goal in life is to be around for your kids. Especially in the morning, get the best version of them when they're first up.
I'm just learning that. And then picking them up from school, right?
Yeah.
So your sports background, and it's kind of cool that you were a young kid. I don't know what else you remember when you were like that age, but like you have that memory of walking into the sports store and like going to that store. Like, do you remember any other stores that you walked in at 8 years old to do stuff?
That
you just have that like cool memory, right?
Yeah, because I think it's where Blackboard is now.
Okay.
So like.
That was a sports store?
Yeah, and I'm like, I walk past and I'm like, man, I can still see Bernie there. Like,
Right? And it's cool that you have that memory. Like, how many stores did you go in at say you were 8 years old or whatever? How many stores did you go in that year? You probably don't remember that much, right?
No,
but you but you do remember walking into this local sports store to get your skates sharpened, get a new hockey stick, get ready for the year, that type of thing with your parents, right?
Yeah.
That like that memory that comes along with it. And now you're the guy that owns the store. That those kids, man, is like, have you ever realized that yet? Those kids are going to be like, oh, that's the hockey guy.
Oh, yeah. No, and I'm like, the kids come in and you hear like sticks fall over and crash. And the parents are like, no, don't touch it. And I'm like, I'm just thinking, like, this is like the best.
This is the best.
This is what you want.
Yeah.
And and I'm forever like seeing kids like 12 years old and like the way they talk to you and you're like, oh, this kid's gonna work here one day. I can just tell like he loves it, he knows his stuff, like he's gonna be looking for a job and like I'm excited to hire him. Like,
for sure.
So it's a dream. I think it's a really cool business. So.
Yeah, you're enjoying it, right? Yeah. So then possibly like the batting cages, you've got some, is it embroidery or printing?
It's printing right now.
Okay.
I'd like to get into embroidery in the new year.
You've got new gear, I know.
Yep.
Used gear. Are you offering used gear?
Yeah, just started this year. We did the swap and sell with Caitlin Van and the Saugeen Shores Storm.
Yep.
We hosted it in the parking lot. It was
awesome.
It was unbelievable.
Was it good?
We had Captain Dip, the ice cream.
Okay, yeah.
They sold ice cream. It was.
I've heard that place is great.
It's unreal.
Okay. Yeah, it was you that told me that.
It's really good. I'm a big ice cream guy.
So am I.
Yeah, like give me a steak and an ice cream. I'm happy.
Yeah, same. So, in a golf club, a 7-iron.
Yeah, 7-iron. Stay away from the 6 and the 5.
Same, man.
But yeah, no. So it was awesome. It was an unbelievable day.
Yeah.
I think they did really well, and it was sweet because.
Now, was that for charity or something, or where's the funds?
It was for the Minor Hockey Association.
Okay.
So it was sweet because obviously we don't charge rent. Sunbelt was gracious enough to give us tables for it.
Yeah, amazing.
So it was really good. A lot of people came through, and then I was like, we got to sell used gear. Like, there's such a need.
Yeah.
Kids grow so fast.
Yeah, for sure. And parents are just I see it at the gym, and I feel bad charging them. It's like, it's $150 for the uniform. They could back it. Some of them 6 months later needs another uniform. I'm like, oh my God, man, I'm sorry, dude. Just give me that one back. It's horrible business, but it's like, I just feel bad, right?
Yeah. Well, you get a kid wear shin pad size 10. He's into size 12 at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Like, well, that's like.
So what do? Do you sell it to them new, or if they have stuff and then you credit them like a Play It Again Sports site system, or how's that work?
Play It Again Sports is kind of the model on that one. So I take their old gear. I'll give them store credit, or if they're done hockey, like they're 18-year-olds phasing out that are like, I'm not playing anymore. Like, I'll buy their gear off them.
Yeah, and then resell it
resell it.
You have a cleaner too, right?
Yeah,
or something?
So we have a sanitizer machine, so everything goes into the sanitizer. It gets clean, so it kills all the bacteria and germs. Takes the smell out.
Does it take the smell out?
Yeah.
The hockey glove smell?
Yeah.
The best it can.
The best it can.
Yeah.
It's coming back, and it's coming back pretty quick. But it does kill the bacteria, which is the main thing.
Yeah, for sure.
The year we got it, there was a player that got a staph infection from his elbow pad.
Yep.
He cut in his elbow, and then it gets staph infection.
Locally?
No, in the NHL. So it's kind of like if it can happen to the guys in the NHL, it can happen to like it'll happen to anybody. So.
Staff's a big thing in not a big ringworm, which I've had multiple times. It's a big thing in jiu-jitsu, and then it goes to staff, or if you get staff, and it's like, man, it's pretty serious. It's nothing to mess around with. I remember being like, like a young fighter and being like, oh, he's got staff, he's got ringworm, and now that I'm older, it's like, oh man. Same with concussions. Remember concussions back in the day? It's like, oh, you're okay, and then you go to the doctor just because you felt like it was like a thing, or your parents would take you, and at least I don't know about yours, but mine would, and then it'd be like, okay, well, just make sure he doesn't sleep too much, check his eyes, he should be all right. Just literally got my bell rung like hard, and now 20 years later, we're finding like, hold on, this is a serious. This isn't just keep an eye on him, feed him some McDonald's, he'll stop crying, and it just makes you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, totally.
Where now it's like, okay, this is serious. We have to go look at it.
Yeah, I think that has a lot to do with the mental health crisis, right?
I think so too, man.
Your head wrong and
totally.
It's tough to get out of. Well, there's lots of NHL players that are going through things and taking the psychedelic route to get back to
and it seems route. It is, and it seems to be a thing, like a path that almost seems to be working for people. Which is pretty cool. Let's talk about Saugeen Shores, because the three of us in this room, we've talked. I haven't talked to you so much, but with Jack and I, when we talk on the phone, we both love this town.
Oh, it's the best.
I say that's how I say too. It's like, do you like living there? My family said to me, "Don't you coming home?" No, man, home is here. This is my home. I love it. Why do you say it's the best? As soon as I said that, you're like, it's the best. What makes it the best?
The people. Man. In the summer, you have the beach. You got in the winter, you got hockey. You got everything like. And it's so cool from what I see, because I'm at the arena all the time, is everyone floods there. Like,
man.
There's a U15 game last week we went and watched. The place was packed.
That's awesome.
And
seriously.
And you see the parents, I'm like, well, you don't have a kid on this team. You don't have and like just everyone's out supporting the town.
Just watching hockey.
And it's the support's the big thing in the town. Everyone supports everybody. The baseball diamonds. Like, we have the best facilities. Like,
where did that even come from? Crazy. The Lamont Sports Park? It's like, I had never been there. It's behind my house. I can bike from where I live pretty well. And I get there this summer because the what is that, like the big ball tournament thing was on? I pull out of there with my bike and with Meyer, and I'm like, what the heck? What is this place? Like, what the ball diamond, how many ball diamonds is there?
There's six. I think. Yeah,
the play park, there's the pavilion.
Park is amazing.
It is unreal. It's like, good. What's the story on that? Where did that come from?
We want to craft.
Oh, so that's true. So Sarah told me that. She's, I think this. I'm like, where did the money come from? This?
I think it was over $1 million to make that, and the prize was like $250,000. So then apply for it and win it.
And so we won that as a town. We as a town won it, and then you have our town, and that's what I wanted to get at, was like the support of the town. The town's like, oh, we'll kick in the other 750. Let's make it happen.
Around town, like, that's like so generous. Right?
Man.
Everyone's doing well. Like, everyone seems to be doing great here. And like ball weekend, like slow pitch weekend.
Oh my god.
We biked in, and like it's black lights there's a band playing, and people bikes all around.
It's
every diamond.
Awesome, man.
This place
just everywhere, right? Everybody in the community's there having fun.
Oh yeah, like I think downtown was like, you could have shot a gun through town.
Like, nobody. It was at the ballpark.
Great experience.
And then we have the so that's great for your business, obviously. The more about just the town just being incredibly supportive to that. Now we have the wellness center, which like is it's just a one pool or two pools, do you know?
I actually don't know. I think
there's a kids pool
and an Olympic lane swim, a gym, a fitness center, a walking track. It's absolutely awesome. It's right around the corner from your your store. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because you guys live right there as well. And then you have and I'm not sure if it's connected to the arena, but the arena is also in like a really good shape arena. I haven't been around arena as much as you, but it's like,
it's nice.
And how many people? We're like, what, 15,000 in town, you think? Is that where we're at?
I'd say about that.
Pretty small town. It's just, so to go back to like what you love about the town, obviously that kind of stuff. What else? What else is like,
the people, like
man.
The people are the best.
Yeah, dude.
Everybody that comes in, you can have a good chat. Everyone's cheering for everyone's kid. It's
so cool that way, man.
Yeah,
it really is.
And everybody wants everyone to be good, right?
Yeah. Why do you think it's like that here? It's like I've never experienced anything like this in my life. Maybe I'm just like in a different part of life now, but like I've noticed that. It's like, I see you guys doing, so I was like, oh, right on, good for them. And it's like, maybe, I don't understand. Is it this town, or is it the world? I don't know if it's the world.
I don't think it's the world.
I don't want to go down that path.
Yeah. I don't think it's the world.
But it's like, is it because people here, everyone's got their own thing going on, a lot of success in town?
Yeah, we obviously have like a higher income.
Yeah, for sure.
Area. Like higher education rates.
I think that plays a big role.
Yeah, it's very multicultural. I remember saying that to someone who was from Toronto, and they're like, they laughed at me, like, you think Port Elgin is multicultural? I'm like, compared to all the other towns.
Small towns
in this area, absolutely.
100%.
Love that.
So do I. Yeah.
It's just like bringing in different backgrounds, cultures.
Totally.
But the education rate would be really high.
I think the education too, and I think a lot of people are successful in their own right, however that looks to them, whether it's family, wealth, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
I feel like the Bruce Power draws a certain demographic of people because of that's who they want. And then the town in that, I don't know if it's the confidence in the people, like, because I do, like, my businesses have been propped up by other people. Your businesses are propped up by other people, right?
We did talk. We were in Kincardine. I was in a Kincardine a couple weekends ago for their food festival, and I was like, Kincardine's not built up the same way that Port Elgin is. And someone mentioned that, like, in Kincardine, they were like, they really wanted to keep that small town feel. So someone would be like, let's bring in a Walmart. Like, no.
Yeah.
And I feel like our government in Port Elgin is like, let's try it.
Yeah,
let's
for
do
sure.
it. They're constantly saying, like, let's go. Like, they want to see thrive. Businesses thriving here.
Yeah, I agree with you. Whoever's running it and Luke runs it, but like there's all the counselors involved, and there's a ton of people, CAOs, CEOs, CFOs, all involved in making those decisions. Good job and kudos for you, right? Because it's like, I grew up in a small town that wanted to keep the retirement vibe.
Yeah.
That place is just, I feel bad for them. I leave here, literally like probably one of the best places in the world.
Yeah.
And then I go there and I'm like, oh my God, man, you guys are just missing out on so much life because people kept it the small town vibe, which works for some.
Yeah.
But I think
we also have a young family population.
That
so you have
as
to bring
well.
in the whatever that the young families want.
Yeah,
right?
I wouldn't live here if there was no Walmart and no, like a sports store is a big thing.
Yeah.
A town needs a sports store. Yes, you can buy it online, but I want the experience. I want my son to experience walking in to get his skates from dad's buddy, and have that thing. So when he's 7 and 8, it's like, yeah, buddy, that's where we go to get, that's Jack and Becky's. That's where we go and get our stuff, right?
And that's, like small businesses in this town support small businesses.
Yeah, for sure.
Like, it's awesome.
Yeah, man.
If someone comes in to have business, they introduce themselves. Like, well, that's where I'm gonna go get my.
That's how it works. Yeah, I know it's awesome, right?
It is really good. Yeah, and like the town has done a great job with like recreation.
Yeah, totally.
Like, kids need to be active.
Yeah,
like, it can't be like it's so easy to put a screen in front of a kid.
Totally, man.
If they don't have time to put a screen in front of them, like
that's it.
We got trails, we got the beach, we got sports galore, and every kind of sport, right? Like we got soccer, baseball, hockey.
Yeah, the town. I don't know if other towns are like that, but it's like ours is like there's literally so much for kids. Again, going back to young families, there's so much for kids to do in town. Yeah. Gymnastics, jiu-jitsu, hockey, baseball, swimming. The swimming team here is massive.
And they're doing so well.
And they're good. I've coached some of those kids in strength and conditioning, and it's just like I can go on forever. I'm sure you guys can too. It's just like the town, just like what it represents.
Yeah.
Right?
And we got that little peach of a rail trail that can take you from Southampton right to the other end of town.
Dude,
right?
It is wild.
It's so good.
The trail that goes along, the rail trail, yes. Then you got the trail that goes along the lake, which Sarah and I, we used to travel to Mexico and go to this little island called Isla Mujeres. You ever been? It's a little island off the coast of Cancun. And you go there, and I've always said you cruise the island on golf carts. So, however, 5-hour flight, thousands of dollars to go, just because we like the view of this one island and they have a little food spot. This summer, I get into biking because we're not traveling as much, and I go down to the trail along the water, and honestly, it's better than the view that I was flying down to Mexico to see. It's like, when you get down to the trail along the lake.
Great Lakes waterfront.
Is that what it's called? Just incredible. You're just like, you can just sit there and look for miles, all fresh water.
Yeah.
You see people, morning.
Yeah.
It's just, then you get to Southampton, where it's just like another group of people coming through. It's just, oh man, it's just absolutely incredible.
Yeah. It's
awesome.
One of a kind.
Okay, so Becky, what do you have on the go? You have the podcast, you have the marketing thing. What's next for Becky? You got 2 young kids at home. Well, how old are your kids?
5 and 7.
Okay.
Yeah. One is really into sports. One, we're still trying to figure out what he's into.
Okay. Your kids is Ollie's the oldest?
And Carter.
And Carter, yes. Okay.
Yeah. He just started, or he's an SK. I'm just like, I want to get really more involved in GOAT. I want to do more of their marketing. So I'm kind of combining small towns, big dreams. I want to make it a brand that really supports small business.
For sure.
So now that the store's only open from 12 to 7 during the week. So I was like, what can we do after you close on Tuesdays to Friday nights? So we've been doing craft nights, which brings in a local business.
I seen that.
Yeah. So we brought in MH Homestead from Tiverton, and she came in and did macrame.
Okay, cool.
And we have another one planned for December 1st. And then I've been reaching out to other small businesses who can do kind of like craft nights like that.
Yeah, I love it.
I wouldn't charge, I don't charge rent. I just charge like, hey, can I get a free admittance? And then use our space. We did one and no one said like, why are we in a sports store? Like people were asking questions.
No
like,
way.
What's that? We had the tables, we had the chairs, we have the bathroom facilities.
I love it.
They were honestly like, where's the food and drink? Like they weren't.
I love it.
Like food and drink next time. So I'm using the space of the store to help other businesses thrive. Yeah. We did a mini market. I did a mini market. So
I seen you post about that.
Yeah. So we hosted at the Elgin Lodge. Yep. And it was for makers and creators who are under the age of 16. Mm-hmm. We had 11 vendors. Mm-hmm. They all did so well. Mm-hmm. Being at Elgin Lodge was really cool because we already had like 50 to 60 residents come in. Yeah. And they weren't like taking a quick browse. Like they were asking all the vendors the questions on what they were doing. And then
plus they probably loved it.
They loved it.
Yeah.
And then my kids, they made lip chap and we made bookmarks, but we spent way more money on all the other vendors and they didn't make any money. But it was just a really cool experience. So yeah, craft night, mini market. Yeah, my goal is to like just keep spreading the name out there.
Spreading the name for GOAT?
No, more for small towns.
Small town big dreams.
But working with GOAT.
Yeah.
Because I was originally going to host it at GOAT. I wanted to host it in the parking lot. But then I was like, if we did the weather, I don't want to get all these kiddos all excited and the weather. And I didn't charge like an admittance fee to be a vendor. So I didn't want them to make all this work, get all these products ready for a market that we couldn't do because we didn't provide tents and we didn't provide tables, we didn't provide chairs. So yeah, that's kind of my goal. Just keep finding like little events to throw that help spread promote small businesses. Yeah,
definitely. So then I see the ones that you've been doing, the macrame one. Mm-hmm. So you're doing at the store?
Yeah. I did at the store, yeah.
Yeah, it's perfect because it brings people in.
Yeah. That's the other thing.
It's attraction.
Yeah. So I was like, did you guys know where we were? And they're like, no, well, we couldn't find you. But then when we did, and then they were shocked we were there. It was all women, so it was all moms. We all had children.
Amazing. What a marketing from a business standpoint.
Yeah, and so I would like to come up with a craft that's like hockey mom related or like sports related, but right now we're just like our next one will be Christmas themed.
Yeah, like I don't, just from like an outsider's perspective and from a business standpoint, I don't really know if sports related would be great, but from a business perspective, you're bringing in your perfect avatar or your client, basically your perfect client. Probably, I'm assuming a mom between the ages of 28 and 45 would be your client or dad.
That was our demographic. Yeah.
Did you do that intentionally?
I mean, I knew that there would be people that hadn't been to the store yet that would.
It's perfect. What a great business play.
And his sanitizer doesn't need to be used for sports equipment. So there was the one girl was like, oh, I have so many. She worked at a restaurant. She's like, all my clothes smell like restaurant. I was like, well, bring it to the sanitizer. Right?
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. So you're going to continue to do those?
Yeah, and my goal is to do one a month.
That's awesome. I know for us, like with having Meyer, because we talked about how good the town is for having stuff for kids, but we love going out for dinner. We love going to Steve's right next to here, 10 minutes. We love going to Steve right next to here. We love going out for nice dinners, but I think it would be cool if you were doing something that was like couple related. Like a friend of mine went and did with his wife, did pottery stuff. Yeah. He's like, it was okay. I could care less with pottery, but it was like kind of fun and they had some drinks and do you know what I mean? Like that type of thing. Something to do at night, other than just sit and watch. Well, right now watching baseball, which is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Tiring though.
Yeah, it is tiring. Yeah. That's awesome. I'm glad that you brought that up because I seen it on your Instagram and then I was kind of wondering like just exactly what.
Yeah, I don't know. In my opinion, there's no such thing as a bad event.
Yeah,
every
same.
event that I've held has been unbelievable. Like, just draw awareness and bring people in. The more people come through the door,
okay,
hopefully the more people come.
So we'll wrap it up. I want to know if people want to find you. Where's the? I know where the stuff is, but tell me where the building is, what you're representing, what you're offering, what you got going on coming up to the Christmas season is going to be probably one of your busiest times of year.
Yeah. So we got the building's at 1224 Mackenzie.
No,
yep.
That's not your address.
1223.
We did our podcast and he said our home address. I was like, no.
There's two.
Jack, you're awesome, man. It's so awesome. I'm not even cutting that out.
Across from the gymnastics club. That's where we're at.
1223 Mackenzie, isn't it?
And so for Christmas, I have an event coming up at the end of November with Blair Sousa.
Okay.
She does the Teamwear by Blair.
Okay.
So she does the SB dance, and she'll have storm socks and things like that.
Yep.
So she's going to be at the store. We're going to have some hot chocolate.
Nice.
Kind of make it a little Christmas event there.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, and then we get mystery mini hockey sticks. I don't know.
Nice.
That should pop some ears. So
yeah, what's mystery mini hockey sticks?
So they're mini sticks that are wrapped up. I call it like advanced gambling for children. There's 5 different sticks you can get. You don't know what you're going to get. So you crack it open. You're like, oh, I already got this one.
Okay, I love it.
And then you trade off with your buddy. And so it's like trading cards for
mini sticks. Yeah.
Mini sticks. So they were pretty popular last year. I think I had 75 last year.
Holy crap.
I tripled that order this year because
amazing.
Sold out, like, as soon as I had them.
No way. Well, who doesn't love mini sticks?
Yeah, exactly.
Another great memory of being a child playing mini sticks, right?
Yeah,
just like hacking at my brother, just like, it's awesome. Totally. Yeah. Becky, if people want to find you, find your podcast, where do they find it?
I'm on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. It's the Small Towns, Big Dreams podcast.
Awesome. Okay. I thank you both for being on. You're amazing people in the community. Go Sports. Check it out. Yeah. Small Town, Big Dreams podcast. Check it out. Cheers.
Thanks a lot, Jesse.
Yeah. Awesome.